Hello everybody, welcome to a new video, and this is going to be a review on the Suzuki X90. So without further ado, let's get started. So like I said, this is a 1997 Suzuki X90. Now, that's not to get confused with the Volvo XC90. The first time I heard this car, I thought, oh, was he talking about a Volvo? No, he's talking about this, an X90. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over the car, show you the engine, drivetrain, I'm going to show you all the configurations it can come in. I'm going to show you what it can be optioned with, and maybe the production life. So yeah, let's get going. So the Suzuki X90 was manufactured from 1995 to 1997, so I had 2 model years. So this car is probably one of the very last X90s to run off the production line. They can come in a number of configurations. They can come with a 5-speed manual like this one, or a 4-speed automatic. They can also come as a front-engine rear-wheel drive car or front-engine all-wheel drive car. So, let's just get inside. Now, this car, this is probably the oldest car I've reviewed. I've got my old coupe, but this is the oldest car I've reviewed on the channel, and it doesn't have central locking, unlike the coupe, because it's a simple car. You just turn the key, up comes the little latch, and then you open the door. Now, this car is not the best example of the X90, but most of the things work. The only thing that doesn't work is the boot and the electric windows. But tell you what, 1996 to have electric windows would be pretty cool. Like I said, a 5-speed manual. It has a 1.6 litre Suzuki engine, 4-cylinder. Not a bad little engine. It has very simple heater controls. It's either hot or it's cold. Where it can go off, 4 speeds, and you've got your air coming outside, or you can have it recirculating. There's your handbrake there. You've got your cigarette lighter, a clock, an ashtray, and a stereo. Not missing on stereo, but the stereo does work. You got your horn, little like Mr. Bean style horn there. This car's not done many miles, only 78,000 miles. And it's also got, which I think is pretty cool, this detachable sunroof type thing. So like you can take this paddle off, and then it's a bit like a convertible. But I do like it's got these 2 pieces of glasses here, so you can look up and see what's going on outside. So yeah, let's have a look under the bonnet. Now, to get to the bonnet of this car is pretty interesting. Usually you'd look like down there, or like under the dash, but no, in this car it's in the glove box. If you look just under there, I think it's around there, there it is, bonnet release. So let's go and have a look under the bonnet of this car. So this is the little 1.6 litre Suzuki 4-cylinder engine, and it's a nice little engine. It's not bad on power. I think that's like 60 something horsepower, something along those lines. Around here you've got the radiator, and no electric fans on this car. No, it's all viscous couplings and all that old style stuff. Like I say, there's the radiator, and a battery. All very simple. Throttle cables all going around there. No drive fly-by-wire. And even you can see here, I made a video explaining this. There is the wiper motor, which was broken on my ML500. So yeah, if it breaks on this car, seems to be a very easy fix. And while we're here, why don't we start it up? So this is it, the 1.6 litre engine running. It's a very smooth engine, I'll give it points for that. And it's also a very reliable little engine as well. Apparently I've been told that the timing belt was to snap, it wouldn't really do any damage. So yeah, you can see the fans spinning away there in time for the engine. Let's just give it a couple of revs. There you are. See, it's not a very powerful little engine, but it's got enough power to get the car moving. So let's jump back inside. So you can tell this engine is not very powerful because I've just turned on the headlamp, and as you can see, well, headlamps, and as you can see, the engine is pitched in tone, and it's squeaky a little bit. It's got a slipping fan belt, but like I say, good engine. We actually have this car for a reason. That is, we've actually done some suspension work. If you look in the back there, you can see a nice clean bolt on top of a nice clean shock absorber, because we've just changed out the shocks on the back, which makes it a lot nicer car to drive. We just get inside. Yes, it is very nice. The interior in this car is in immaculate condition, though. Like I say, it isn't the best example, but this interior though that seat is very nice. One thing I'll never get used to in this car is the position of the wiper stalks and the indicators. Because it's Japanese, for some reason they put them on the opposite side, so your indicator is there, and usually it's here. On the Fiat, it's here, and the wipers would be here. But yeah, it's a nice car, little horn. So yeah, it's a nice little thing. Yeah, I've got it running. I could activate the nice heater. In Japanese cars, I don't know how come, but they always have amazing heaters. Sorry, that's straight up here. No, you can hear the fan belt slipping now because of turn the headlights turn off. Shut up. Yes, that is a very nice little engine. Stop. There we go. Right, and another thing about this car is, I'm not sure this is the problem or is it the thing that all these cars have, but if I pull back on the washer stalk, that one's spraying up into the air and that one's all over the place. You have to do this to get something on the windscreen. You can tell it's all with the speed of the wipers. They are very slow. Like I said, basic. 5-speed manual. You just throw it through the gears. And another thing about this car is, you go down here. Look at the you look at the brake pedal. I don't know if you can see that. The brake pedal and the clutch pedal. The clutch pedal is a lot higher than the brake pedal, so you've got to kind of fight to get to the clutch pedal so you can drive the car. Steering wheel is also in pretty good condition. This car is fitted with power steering. It works. It's a good thing. Just turn the indicator on. So yeah, it's a nice car. And a little fact about these cars are extremely rare. Really rare to find. And my thing is, the guy who owns this car, like I say, I got it because I'm doing some work on it, and so I asked for a video on it. He's not just got this one, he has got another one, which is the all-wheel drive and all fully spec'd out model. So yeah, it's a nice car. Yeah, it's got this stereo in it. Now, back in the 1997, whatever, this was the radio of choice. So that radio is in it because that's what people would have wanted in 1997. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty clean and it's got some dirt in it from use, but yeah, it's nice in here. You're very happy. I'm still got rid of the motor jets. Mental. Yeah, that's another thing. A heated rear window. That's the thing that doesn't work. But one that does work, I'll just do that. Is the rear fog light. That works. That does work. We just go round to the back. I think it should be. Where is it? There it is. It's on there. Yeah, like it says Suzuki X90. I'm not sure what the Vermont is. I think it's some kind of special edition or something. But yeah, this is a nice little car. So, would I buy one of these cars? Well, I would only buy one if it was an example that didn't have much rust on it, and if some of the things work, like the windows don't work, the boot cannot be opened. That's why I would show you the boot if I could get it open, but I can't. The heated back window in this car doesn't work. There's a bit of rust underneath it, so I would buy one if those things worked and it had minimal rust. If it had a bit of rust, that's okay. But if it's as bad as this one, I mean, it's wet at the moment. If it wasn't wet, I would go and show you where all the rust is. But yeah. But this car though, it will make a great little like track day car for someone. Like you wanted to go race around track, like the engine. Some lights off. That engine's got more than enough power for a little bit of a drive around the track. It'll at least get 40 miles an hour up a hill. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is you want it for a bit of fun. Or maybe like a project car. Like if it was a project car, if I had it, the first thing I would be thinking about is upping the power. Like maybe engine swap or turbo or something along those lines. And in fact, if you go on the internet, you will see nice little examples of modified X90s. And also a little other fact about this car. This car was really Suzuki's answer to Fiat's X19, which if you've been on my channel, you will remember I uploaded a video of one of those which had just finished being restored. It was a yellow one. It's a nice car, and started up for the first time, and that car has got nearly 1,700 views on my channel, so I don't know how that video managed to explode the way it has. So yeah, that's a good video, and thank you for that. So yeah, like I say, another thing about these cars is they're really rare. Like the X19s, these are quite rare. Like I say, this is a 1997 model. They only made it for 2 years, 95 to 97. So this is a really rare car. Like I say, only 2 years. Not many of them are made really. And if you go online, you will be lucky to find one of these for sale. Many people want to hang on to them because of the rarity. So yeah. I think that concludes this video of the Suzuki X90. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Be greatly appreciated. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.